If you're waiting until you feel talented enough to make it, you'll never make it. I saw a star. I reached for it. I missed, so I accepted the sky. Learning without thought is labor lost. Thought without learning is perilous. If you want more, you have to require more from yourself. He who is prudent and lies in wait for an enemy who is not will be victorious. I'm a greater believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it. Any intelligent fool can make things bigger and more complex. It takes a touch of genius and a lot of courage to move in the opposite direction. A clown on a throne is still a clown. A king in rags is still a king. Patience is the only way you can endure the gray periods. Keep your dreams. You never know when you might need them. This place has only 3 exits, sir: madness and death. Before you find your soulmate, you must first discover your soul. He who is highly esteemed is not easily conspired against. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. From a certain point onward, there's no longer any turning back. I don't want life to imitate art. I want life to be art. Have enough courage to start and enough heart to finish. I'm not afraid of storms, for I am learning how to sail my ship. Where humanity sowed faith, hope, and unity, joy's garden blossomed. If you know both yourself and your enemy, you can win 100 battles without a single loss. Time always exposes what you truly mean to someone. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. The perfect man uses his mind as a mirror. It grasps nothing. It regrets nothing. It receives, but does not keep. You know, there's no such thing as a complete lie. There's always some truth in there. Sometimes one pays most for the things one gets for nothing. Don't be afraid of being different. Be afraid of being the same as everyone else. If I have seen further than others, it is by standing upon the shoulders of giants. The smallest light has greater power than the largest darkness. When people try to bury you, remind yourself you are a seed. The way of success is the way of continuous pursuit of knowledge. You can't blame gravity for falling in love. Next to trying and winning, the best thing is trying and failing. Don't set your goals by what other people deem important. Reason may be employed to support faith as well as to destroy it. Maybe other people will try to limit me, but I don't limit myself. Invincibility lies in the defense, the possibility of victory in the attack. One half of the world cannot understand the pleasures of the other. The superior man understands what is right. The inferior man understands what will sell. Many things are not as they seem. The worst things in life never are. When we strive to become better than we are, everything around us becomes better too. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. In my heart's most secret place, I pity them as angels do. Always blow your own trumpet. Blowing someone else's is unhygienic. Just remain in the center, watching, and then forget that you are there. To realize the truth, you have to cross the boundaries of all religions and prophets. The butterfly counts not months but moments and has time enough. Consideration for others is the basis of a good life, a good society. Judging is the cause that creates the effect of choosing. You never know who you're inspiring or uninspiring. People notice more than you think. To forget the whole world is easy. To make the whole world forget you is hard. How we spend our days is, of course, how we spend our lives. Time is heavy sometimes. Imagine how heavy eternity must be. I never said it would be easy. I only said it would be worth it. The only time you fail is when you fall down and stay down. As is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Show me that I am everywhere, and get me home for tea. Stay close to anything that makes you glad you are alive. Never curse a fall. The ground is where humility lives. To shine your brightest light is to be who you truly are. Stop leaving and you will arrive. Stop searching and you will see. Stop running away and you will be found. It's often only in the lies we refuse to speak that any truth can be heard at all. Only he who has no use for the empire is fit to be entrusted with it. Our attitude toward life determines life's attitude towards us. All the world is made of faith and trust and pixie dust. The only source of knowledge is experience. Tomorrow hopes we have learned something from yesterday. Sometimes your only available transportation is a leap of faith. The reason why the universe is eternal is that it does not live for itself. It gives life to others as it transforms. When your intentions are pure, so too will be your success. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. If you appreciate the small things, you're likely to get the big ones. All men can see these tactics whereby I conquer, but what none can see is the strategy out of which victory is evolved. Build your opponent a golden bridge to retreat across. Be mindful, be grateful, be positive, be true, be kind. I shall allow no man to belittle my soul by making me hate him. The essence of technology is by no means anything technological. It is only possible to live happily ever after on a daily basis. Know thyself, know thy enemy, 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. If you want to lead them, you must place yourself behind them. Do not presume that richness or poorness will bring you happiness. Keep their friends close and their enemies closer. You often meet your fate on the road you take to avoid it. There's more beauty in truth, even if it is dreadful beauty. It's better this way, sister. There's more to life than staying safe. Man is an animal who has to live in a lie in order to live at all. Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. A man should look for what is and not for what he thinks should be. Life is more or less a lie, but then again, that's exactly the way we want it to be. If I work hard enough, there will be things I can do tomorrow that I can't do today. Truth is as straight as an arrow while a lie swivels like a snake. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. In the end, you have to choose whether or not to trust someone. To think too long about doing a thing often becomes its undoing. There is an intelligent way to eat a live frog. I just don't know what it is. There is nothing more important than your eternal salvation. Hold yourself back, or heal yourself back together. You decide. Sometimes the grass is greener. Sometimes it is sick. It shocks me how I wish for what is lost and cannot come back. If fate doesn't make you laugh, you just don't get the joke.